Hello, my name is Sarah Crouch. I'm an associate attorney with Truesdale PC. Today we're going to talk about what happens when you are being sued, what you can expect, the process, what a bankruptcy attorney can do for you, what an attorney can do for you, and how much time you have before a lawsuit becomes a judgment and a judgment becomes a real problem. So, how are you sued? Usually it's by sheriff. The sheriff's going to show up at your door, he's going to knock on it, he's going to say, "Can I please talk to person X?" And you say, "I am person X," and he says, "Here is your papers." What you're going to find in there is this. This is a summons. It says in big bold print, "You are being sued." It also says if you want the court to hear your side of the story, you need to respond within 35 days. So, what do? Do not self-help. That's the first thing you don't do. Do not self-help. Call an attorney. Call legal aid. Call a bankruptcy attorney. Call your cousin that's an attorney. Call someone who has legal expertise. The reason is that attorneys are trained to handle these sorts of things for years, and then when they get out of law school, they're trained some more. So call an expert, because when you file a response on your own, you become your own trial attorney, and that can be a real problem. You're going to be expected to respond to interrogatories, you're going to be expected to meet deadlines, you're going to be expected to fill out information sheets, and that can be really overwhelming for a person who is not trained to handle these sorts of matters. So call an attorney. If you're being sued by a creditor, a mortgage company, a landlord, call a bankruptcy attorney. We are trained to handle collection matters, and that's what this is. This is a collection matter. Someone is trying to collect a debt from you. So what are your rights? You have 35 days to respond. Now, here's the problem with most credit card suits, foreclosure suits, generally speaking, and I'm being very, very general, you don't have much of a response. You used a credit card, you did not pay it, in the case that is what happened, and now you're being sued. Not a lot of defenses here. They have a right to sue you, you don't owe them the money. If that's the case, then call a bankruptcy attorney and talk to them about possibly settling something with the creditor if it is your only creditor. If it is not your only creditor, which is incredibly likely, if you're being sued, it's highly unlikely this is your only creditor, then we can look into a bankruptcy option for you, because settling one lawsuit out of 10 possible creditor lawsuits is a bit like putting a band-aid on a bullet hole. Not going to solve the big problem. We need to do surgery. We need to clean it all out and let you start fresh. How much time do you have to either settle this debt or file a bankruptcy case without facing some of the more negative consequences? Anywhere from 3 to 6 months. Some creditors are faster than others. They're better at filing the papers. They do it all the time. And they can get a garnishment or a levy order within 6 months, or worse yet, they can put a lien on your house. What do these things mean? A garnishment is where a creditor has sued you, they have gotten a judgment, and they have gotten they've earned the right to take money out of your paycheck. So they're going to take money out of your paycheck every week to pay themselves. A levy is where they are taking money out of your bank account. They have a right, they've gotten the judgment, they have a right to take money out of your bank account. And a lien on your property is where they've gotten the judgment and they've recorded it with the county, and now they have a lien on your property. And if you ever want to sell your home, you have to pay them. These are nasty consequences. You don't want to deal with them, and you've only got 6 months. So what can a bankruptcy attorney do? We can prepare and file a bankruptcy petition for you. We can discharge all your debt, not just this one. But it's really important you call us quickly. I have done it before. I probably will do it again. I have raced a garnishment. My client comes in and says, "I'm going to be garnished in 2 weeks. Can you stop it?" And I say, "Yes, but it's going to be work. We are going to have to put together all these documents very quickly. We're going to have to file you very quickly. Sometimes we'll have to do an emergent filing, which means I file it, stop the garnishment, and then we go back and we have 2 weeks to do the work." So, better that you call us when you initially get the lawsuit. That way we're not rushed, we have time, we can make sure we do this right. than to call me 2 weeks before you're going to be garnished, where I'm rushing around and you're having to assemble all these documents at the last minute. It can be very stressful. But we do want to get it done quickly and before there's a judgment, so that they don't create other problems inside your bankruptcy case. So if they have a judgment lien on your property, we can help you with that, but it's going to be on a case-by-case basis, as opposed to where if you're being sued, I can usually get rid of it most of the time. So very, very important that when you are sued by a creditor, call a bankruptcy attorney. Get us on the phone. Don't be afraid. You won't be the first person to call me who says, oh my gosh, I'm being sued, the sheriff just left. Don't think for a second that I haven't heard that before. I've heard it 100 times. I'm paid to hear it 100 times. So give us a call. Our office line is 732-302-9600, or you can fill out our online consultation form and we will call you and we can discuss any lawsuit papers you have received, be it in the last couple of weeks, be it in the last couple of months, or in the last 5 minutes. We're here to help. Have a wonderful day.